Hey guys, welcome back to Mo Vapes. Today we're taking a look at an awesome single coil RTA, which is the Destiny RTA by Hellvapes in collaboration with Alex Vapors MD. Let's crack open the box and see what comes with it. Okay, so in the box you're gonna get a spare glass tube, which is a bubble tube, but at the moment this is the glass tube that comes on the tank, which is a straight glass tube, and this holds 2 ml of e-liquid. And the bubble tube, which I currently have on the tank itself, holds 4 ml of e-liquid. Next up, you receive a goodie bag with a flathead screwdriver, a 510 drip tip adapter, some spare O-rings, and spare screws as well. And up next we have another goodie bag with some shoelace style cotton and a coil included. The coil itself is a 0.37 ohm coil, but there's not much else mentioned on it, like what materials it's made of. Alright, and lastly we have our Destiny user manual. So, taking a look at our Destiny, it's a nice small tank. Lovely design. We have some knurling on the top cap and on the AFC ring, which helps with the grip. It's 24 millimeters at the base and 38.9 millimeters in height, excluding the drip tip. The drip tip on this, guys, by the way, is not the original drip tip. This is a drip tip I picked up at a local vape shop, and it's just more comfortable than the original drip tip, to be honest. The original drip tip has some weird line going through it that looks like a train wheel or something like that, and it's just not comfortable in the mouth. This, on the other hand, is absolutely lovely to vape on. Okay, and we have a quarter turn top fill, so you just grab a hold of the top cap, quarter turn, look at that, guys, that's not much, and it pops off, and we have nice deep kidney slots here on the side, and it's indented as well. Okay guys, up next we have our drip tip that we are talking about. It is an 810 drip tip. So if we pull off our drip tip, we can see that we have an O-ring on the inside of our tank. There we go. And as well as we have O-rings on our drip tip. So the original drip tip comes just like this, with O-rings on the drip tip and a drip tip inside the tank, just for that added extra security. But with your goon style drip tips and drip tips that don't have any O-rings on them, they still work perfectly fine. So that was our top fill and our drip tip. Next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to strip down this tank. So let's pop off our base. We have a nice fresh build in there, so we're not going to do any finicking around with that. But we do have a nice 2.5 millimeter white collar alien in here, and our wicks are nice and thick, nice and fluffy. The build deck on this, guys, is the easiest build deck without a doubt that I've worked on a single coil RTA. I would recommend this for any newbie vapor trying to get into building. This is one of the most simplest decks to build on. There's enough space, there's ample space, there's a great huge amount of space to build and to get used to building. So when you push in your coils, you're going to have angled coil slots that make it easier to push in your coils. Your screws are right there, you tighten them down. All you want to do next is align your coil in between the two airflows, and that's it. You just want your coil to sit a little bit above the posts so that airflow gets in from under them. And we have our dual airflow slots here that run up to your dual angled airflow here. As you can see there, our airflow comes out from there. So that was our airflow. The only thing I found to do that's a bit hard, that takes a little bit of getting used to, is your coil leads, guys. Trimming your coil leads. So as you can see here, your coil leads are going to pop out from these holes. Let me get you guys a better view here. Zoom in nice and smooth. Alright, now that we have a better view, You can see, guys, that your coil lid is going to pop out from right here. Now this is indented, so we have a lip over here. So it's not the easiest thing in the world to trim your coil leads to sit flush with the post. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you're used to it, it's a breeze. Okay guys, so let's put this thing back together. We'll fill it up with some of our juice, and we'll talk about pros and cons and a little bit of general discussion. After that, I'll see you in the next one. So guys, let's just pop this guy back together. Threads on this are nice and smooth. You just have to line them up. Okay, nice and tight. There we go. And we're going to pop it back onto our drag 3. Oh, by the way guys, this does have a slightly protruding 510 pin with a protruding peak insulator, so this is safe to use on your hybrid devices. Just good to know. Alright, so screw that in. Our resistance reading at 0.3 now, which is normal fluctuation. We're gonna open up our airflow to your desired setting. For me, it's just about 3/4 of the way open. Pop open our quarter turn top fill, and the flavor we're gonna be using today is our double snow mixed by Mo Vapes, which is me. Yeah, so guys, we mixed our own flavor. We have our DIY flavor series. If you guys haven't checked that out, be sure to check it out down below. And guys, the reason I'm using this bottle is it's a wide tip bottle, guys. This tip is wide. So we're gonna see how our kidney slots, our indented kidney slots, fare up against a wide tip bottle like this. Let's give that a shot. And look at that, guys. She's filling up, no problem at all. No leaking, no dripping, no nothing. And I'm just pouring flavor in, guys. And we're filled up. We're all filled up. So let's pop that back on. And we're ready to vape. Let's have a few rips. Forgot to adjust our wattage. So let's start off at 45 watts. Oh guys, did you hear that popping? Did you hear that crackling? Did you hear that wicking? My god, it is so easy to wick this tank, I'm telling you. It's absolutely perfect. One of my favorite tanks in the world right now. Let's have another rip. Listen, let's just listen to the popping on this. And this double snow, guys, a menthol spearmint and WS23. Oof, the ice just hits you in the throat. Exactly what I need after the weekend I had. All right, so the flavor is on point. Absolute flavor banger. Absolutely loving this device. Absolutely loving this tank. Perfect little tank. Well done, well done, well done. Let's have another rip. And the vapor production is on point as well, guys. For a single coil RTA, you wouldn't expect the flavor production to be that grand, but it is awesome. Absolutely can't get enough of this tank, guys. I just want to have another rip. So let's take a few rips in a row. Let's see how this wicking holds up at 50 watts. The popping, guys, the wicking is on point. Absolutely love this tank. It's easy, simple. It's just a great tank, just a great tank. It gets me so excited. I'm so excited when I have a product like this, a tank like this in my hands, and something that I can't put down. From the day I got it, guys, I've never put it down. I've used it every day. I've wicked it once a week on minimum, twice a week when I've been using it extra hard. And guys, every single time, no problem at all. So we're gonna hit 5 consecutive puffs, nice long deep puffs, and let's see how our wicking holds up. Alright guys, so I know I said 5 but I ended up with 6, but come on, the weekend kept up perfectly. So let's go over some pros and cons real quick. Pro number 1, definitely going to be ease of use. As soon as you get this guy out of the box, all you need to do is pull out your base, push in a coil, line it up, heat it up, get out all those hot spots, make sure it's glowing from the inside out. Bam, let it cool down, push in your cotton, show me to the length, watch my wicking video next guys. Wicking video is dropping after this video. Be sure to check that out. Wick it up, trim the cotton, fluff it out, and get rid of the excess. Pop it into your wick pots, juice it up, close your tank up, fill it up, and you're ready to go. So, newbie vapors, anyone that wants to get into rebuilding, check out the Destiny RTA for sure. Alright guys, so pro number 2. This is a flavor banger. I've popped in almost every single flavor that I had, and the flavor notes that I get on this, guys, I don't get on any other tank. Even my dual coil RTAs, my Zeus X RTA, my Kylon V2 RTA, I don't get those flavor notes on those tanks, guys, that I pick up on this tank. It is absolutely amazing. Hellvape and Alex from Vapors MD, you guys did a great job with this. This is an awesome tag, and I'm actually picking up another one tomorrow because I love it so much. I want two. Alright guys, and pro number 3. The space for building, like I said, goes with pro number 1. The space for building, there's plenty of space. You can pop in a 3mm coil with ease as long as you know what you're doing, but for the newbie vapors, I'd start off with a 2.5mm coil because you'll have more space to play around. Guys, now getting into our cons. So there's only 2 cons that I found for this. One is the coil that they included has no markings on the packaging as to what materials were used to build the coil. It's an absolutely great coil. It looks to be of great quality, which you don't normally find with these RTAs coming out recently. But this one looks to be of good quality, but it just doesn't state what materials were used to build the coil. I don't know whether it's an alien coil. I don't know whether it's a nichrome, whether it's stainless steel. I don't know whether it's Canthol. So guys, please, Hellvape, include what material your coils are made out of. And the second con that we found for this is when trimming your coils. So when you pop in your coil into your build deck and tighten it down, when you're trimming the leads of your coil, because I showed you guys, the post is a little bit indented, you can't get your clippers all the way in, so you can't trim your coil leads flush to the post. So it takes a little bit of time. It's a little bit finicky. You can get it close, but you can never get it flush. Or I've never been able to get it flush. But that's just me. Maybe you guys have another way of doing it that you've got it flush. But that's gonna be it, guys. Absolutely love this tank, can't get enough of it. It's been my daily driver ever since the day I picked it up, and I absolutely advise anyone, whether you're a newbie or a veteran, to pick this up. Give the Destiny a go, and you won't be disappointed, guys. And as well as leaking, I've never had leaking with this tank, even though it's a bottom airflow. As you guys can see, I've had it on its side now for quite a while, and nothing. So add that to the list of pros. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and comment down below, and be sure to smash that subscribe button if you want to see more awesome content from me in the future. This is Mo Vapes signing off. See you in the next one.